Good morning. No, this is not Gymshark66. It's my birthday. Yeah, do some confetti right there. Anyway, it's my birthday and we are not going for a walk this morning. We're gonna go grab something to fucking eat. That's what we're doing today. Today is a day where everything we've done up to this point is about to get undone. That's right. So right about now we are at, unfortunately, 269.8, which means we didn't come close to our goal. I mean, we kind of did, but not really. And that's fine, because guess what? Everything else, we did. Now, as I told you, the overall goal was technically 285, and we're at 269.8, which means we blew past our goal. And with that being said, I'm more than happy to have finally failed a weigh-in, which is cool. Now, it could also be I had some water this morning, 48 ounces already, but we're not going to count that. We're going to say it. I failed. And that's fine. That right there tells me my body is at an equilibrium. And it's time to start doing some cool stuff. So, what's going to be that cool stuff? Well, I'll tell you as soon as we get some food. And the thing is, I forgot my other phone, like a dum-dum. Well, no, I got this one right here. But I forgot the other phone that I was going to use. Because I got McDonald's apps on all 4 phones. Well, yeah, 4 phones plus the tablet. So, but we're about to go see what the birthday thing is. Yeah, we're going to go see what the birthday thing is. Reward is. You know what? I'll use it on this phone right here. We'll see what the birthday reward is and we'll go from there. But, it's kind of funny. So it's like I got 5 chances at whatever I want today. And I got all week to use it. And we also we get a lot of things, but I'm not going to use it all. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's get up here. Let's get something to eat. And I will hit you when it's time. No, I hit you up here because, Jesus, we're going to talk during breakfast. All right, first part of the meal. Sausage noodle. Top one, but tell me to cut it. Not too bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, I got the little imprint right there. My regular table isn't available, so gotta sit right here. So, how am I feeling? 66 days? 67 days later, I should say. Feel good. Feel great. Feel like I accomplished something. I did. Which is pretty cool. Anyway, let me eat. I'll talk to you. Alright. So I did move to a different area now because I like my booth. We got part 2. Which is nope, they didn't. Look at that. Look how good that looks. So, steak, egg, and cheese McMuffin, I should say. And of course, gotta get all the cheese. The goody goody. And of course, this just feels good to be able to eat first thing in the morning. I don't like to eat first thing in the morning, but we're going to do it anyway. I am going to get my steps in a minute. So, good. Great. Let me go ahead. Talk to you on the walk. Back on the walk. Completely housed breakfast. We are going to try to get somewhere close to 3,000 calories today, but we're going to try to burn 4,000 today. I got to go do volunteer work a little bit later, so there's that. We're going to wait about another hour and a half. Then we'll go get lunch. See what is for lunch. I really don't know what I want for lunch. I might try something brand new. Who knows? Anyway. So, let's talk about the last 66 days. Now, the one thing I will say about the last 66 days is there's the good and then there's the bad. So the good is it didn't feel like there was that all or nothing like with 75 hard, whereas if you make one mistake or you do something wrong, you got to start over from day one. But it also didn't feel like there was that structure of 75 hard where you knew exactly what you needed to do and it felt like there was a time crunch to do it. Sometimes some people do need that time crunch in order to make things happen, because if they don't have it, then they'll just go completely off the rails. Now, I'm not a person who specifically needs that, but I am a person that does like it. I am a person that sometimes does like that little bit of a deadline, because when you have a deadline to do things, then, and there's a consequence, then it does make you get busy with what you got to do. So you could say the good thing about Gymshark66 is also the bad thing about it. But some of the things I am going to go ahead and keep doing, like for example, the one compliment a day, I'm gonna keep going with that. Eat more. I'm not gonna eat fruit and veg at every serving, but I will be more mindful to at least get 2 in a day. Cold shower. Are we going to do a cold shower every day? No. But I will say, whenever now, granted, let's be granted for a second, there is no actual science that says it helps you with recovery, it helps with muscle growth. I know it does help with relaxation. So because of that, I will be willing to do a, like, whenever it's a body weight, bucket weight, strength training day, I would be very willing to do an ice bath or a cold shower, and that'll work. That'll work for me. That'll be perfect. Of course, you already see how much water I drink. I drink well over a gallon a day. And going into the next few chapters of what we're doing, I'm going to take that to a 148 ounce minimum with 1 serving of electrolyte a day. What else were the other goals? Let's make sure I'm not missing any goals here, because I know I can miss some goals sometimes. Let's see. Let's look at the calendar. Fruit and veg, 30 to 60 minutes workout on every day. We're going to taper that down to, well, if you include like gentle walks on a Saturday or a free day, then yeah, that one's going to stay. No caffeine after midday. I think now at this point we need to kind of start tapering down caffeine as well, and maybe start looking for things like Coke Zero, no caffeine. I know Sprite Zero doesn't have caffeine in it. Daily stretching. That one is going to stay in the repertoire. Yeah, I think daily stretching is going to go ahead and stay in the repertoire. That's one that needs to stay in the repertoire. But I think we're going to move it down to mornings than at night. So anyway, let's get maybe 2,000 more steps, and then we'll get home, get showered, and we'll find some vittles. Here at the lunch section, so we got a small fry, chili with creamy sauce, wait, hold on, 1, 2, okay, that's always good. Gotta go look. See? Look good, don't they? Just dump them all in there. Come on, man. And she hooked me up with one more piece. I love this place. But we're not done with lunch. Don't worry. Nowhere near done with lunch. Don't worry about the Coke Zero. Right here. So, gonna house lunch. Talk to you in a minute. Just to make sure you see it. Alright. Alright. Last of the Coke Zero of this one. Alright. Where to next? Alright. So we're about 1,500 calories in at this point. So we got quite a few left to go, but we're also at 13,000 steps. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to go ahead, get maybe 2 more laps in, and after those 2 more laps, we're gonna go ahead, get home. We already got cleaned up. So we're going to get 2 more laps in. Then we'll go home and do a little bit of talking, let the phones charge. Like I say, I got to do volunteer work this week. So because I got volunteer work, we'll probably have our last meal after volunteer work. because I got to volunteer. I got to pick up my own stuff, and then we'll sit down, have a little meal together, go over some things, and wrap up the day, wrap up this series, wrap up Gymshark66. Man, it's been fun, dude, for real. You know, haven't really done anything today on my birthday except walking, eating. Started cleaning out the basement, not basement, but my laundry room to make way for a freezer. But other than that, it's been a real good day. Nobody's really bothered me. Nobody's really said anything to me sideways. You know, most of the people I know, you know, haven't wished me a happy birthday, which is fine. I just hope they understand when it comes their birthday, same energy, which I really don't care. Anyway, gonna go ahead, get home, do 2 more laps, get home, and I will talk to you there. All right, so we got to report to our volunteer work in a few minutes, well, actually about 27 minutes. So I got a Whopper with cheese and some fries and a Sprite Zero. Hold on. Alright, so I went ahead and asked for a light mayo. That's light enough. Of course, got the veggies. And so I'll go ahead and get a dessert from somewhere else. But check that out. That looks good. Got the cheese on there. Got this. Oh. Hold on. Get all of it. Alright. Now that we got that, gonna queue up something to watch real quick while we wait, and I'll talk to you after we're done. We are now done, dusted, and it's so weird how dark it is, and it's only just about 5 o'clock in the evening. Like, wow. Been a good birthday. Got some banana, but they won't be ready for a couple of days. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead, go home, unpack all of this stuff, and we will wrap up. You know, I do kind of want some ice cream or something sweet, but then I don't want something sweet. So I'm not sure, but we might go get it. Who knows? Let me figure that part out, and I'll let you know. You know, we kind of taking a little bit of a long way home. So let me go ahead, get home, get all this stuff unpacked. I'll talk to you then. All right, we're almost home. It kind of gets lighter as you keep going along. Well, the way it feels. But it also gets darker. And as you can see, that's the Mexican's house. Well, now you can see it completely. Someone coming up behind me with their other lights off. Those are some real cool people. This is like torching. But you know what? I'm pretty sure it's torching some of that weight off that I was going to gain from today. I think we're only like 2,400 calories. This right here house, this dude, he a bitch nigga. Yeah, I'm calling him a bitch nigga. Is he in the driveway? Nope. I'll be like home. He a bitch nigga. And I don't use that word. And a lot of people know I don't use the N word or the B word real lightly. Here's the funny thing. I don't even call my ex-wife the B word. So you got to do something to me to get called that. And my ex-wife doesn't even get called that word. And I hate that word, but I hate both words. But that's what he is. When you owe people money and people got to chase you down because you act like you just got this right to keep people's stuff, you get called out. But he deserves it. And I'm going to keep calling him out until he finally pays up. So he might as well just pay up, because I'm not going to relent from him. Anyway, almost home. Gonna go ahead, get home, get this stuff unpacked. I'll talk to you when it's time to wrap up. Found this receipt on the ground. I earned this one right here. Good dinner. And now we have a little snack to wrap up the day. Oh, and I got 2 more things of peanut butter, because we're kind of running low on that. But for after everything, we have a quesadilla with actual cheese. I'm gonna take some we got mild. And we have a Polish. This should put us right at where we need to be for the day. I said I wanted to do 3,000. I think this will get us there. Wonderful. Love you. Ready? Alright, day 67 is pretty much in the books. I had a lot of fun today. Today, it was a great birthday. Even though I didn't do anything over the top grandiose, it was a great day. And I couldn't ask for a better birthday. Happy birthday. Now, the question comes down to, what are the future plans from now? What's going to happen after this? Where are we going after this? And the answer to your question is, but also, I'll explain it all in the video in the future. It's not going to be a full. It's not going to be a full video. It's not going to be a full video series, because This video right here is being shot November 6th. You are seeing it December 6th. Body for Life starts December 28th. And in an attempt to be able to have those videos come out a week apart, what I don't want to do is I don't want to end up backlogging too much. I don't want it to be a month away like these are. And whatever it was. So in that attempt, what I'm going to do is you will get some videos of what's going on, but you won't get a whole lot. You will get a preview, like you will get like a little bit of this is what I'm doing. But it won't be a daily series like this. If that makes sense. And with Body for Life, I'll explain everything when we get there. Let's not overload this video. All right. Make sure I got my tablet out. Tablet. Make sure I got my other phone out. Oh, I did pick up more oatmeal because she was like, unlimited raisins. And I was like, fuck, I should have got more raisins. But anyway, got that done. Got that situated. Folks, it has been real. Been a great birthday. Happy birthday to myself. You know, I am getting ready to go ahead, wind down, and get to bed. I'm going to get up tomorrow and get a little bit of a workout in. So, I won't see you tomorrow, but guess what? Maybe you'll get some shorts. Who knows? Until next time.